Hello, everybody. Hello, Darcy. Welcome,
Hiya.
guys, to Awakened Positive. Hiya. Welcome to Awakened Positive, where Darcy and I talk about topics such as depression, mental health awareness, and suicide prevention. If you know anyone who needs any assistance, yourself or anybody else, there is a 1-800 number below, or you can just be here as and just listen to our conversation. We come from a place of friendship and experience. But we're trying to just normalize this conversation so you don't feel like you're alone. Firstly, happy holidays, happy new year by the time you guys see this. Woo! Sorry, I
Right.
have to say holla for 2022. 2. Okay, number two is a good number two. See how many times you say two a day. It's just fantastic. I love it. And there's something good in the air, guys. I feel it. I feel it coming. Congratulations for surviving 2021. I know it's been a challenge for us all, especially coming out of the intensity of COVID restrictions. Hopefully this year will release and we'll all rise up above this learning lesson, this learning curve we've been on. Okay, Das, so lovely to have you. I did just
Happy
say
New
this
Year.
offline. I need to say to you personally, thank you for being here. Thank you for starting this channel with me, or this video with me. It's been fantastic therapy for myself, let alone anyone who may get in touch with this conversation. And I feel honored and I respect your guidance, your friendship, and you're still my mentor. So I love you. Since
Oh,
since what, 1998?
Jemima.
1998, you've been a mentor of mine.
Eh,
Damn, woman.
Oh,
I
that's
know, I know.
awesome. Oh,
Isn't it?
well, thank you, Jemima, for including me. I get a lot out
Oh,
of it too, and I really appreciate your trust in me. And, I like giving that right back to you,
back
And
at you.
so I
Yeah,
really,
exactly.
really appreciate you taking me along on this little journey with you. I really appreciate that. It's
I
always great.
appreciate you.
Mhm. It's always great. It makes me
So
walk
how
my
are we
talk. It makes me walk my
make you
talk, Jemima.
walk your I know, doesn't it? It's like, God, I gotta
Yeah.
really, just in case. I know
I
it's, but isn't that awesome? And you're more aware of it. You go, oh shoot, I can't, as much as it may be frustrating sometimes, but you really are aware, going, oh my God, I gotta, like, I hear my words or your words. I'm going, damn, like, come on, in the most loving way. Slap my face, come on. But
uh,
anyway, so how are we gonna end this conversation this year, Dar? So you had a beautiful topic idea, and I'm a little discombobulated this week. So
right.
um yeah, just if you want to start or guide the conversation, that'd be great. Because I'm at a loss
You're like,
today.
take it away. Take it away
Oh,
from
go
me.
for it. You
Let
got
it go.
go for it, please.
Here, can you carry that?
Oh, it won't happen that often, I love to talk,
No,
so
I'm teasing. I don't mind it. I mean, that's the whole point. Jemima, I also want to say kudos to you for putting yourself out there and sharing your process of
Mhm,
healing and your healing journey with everybody. That's a big thing that a lot of times we just get ashamed of our process and we hide and we put all these conditions on ourselves and pressure that we're supposed to be healed right away and we're supposed to be this and we're supposed to be that and we should be that and we should be this and I said to you earlier, stop shooting on yourself.
yeah, I love that. Stop
Right.
shooting sounds
Shooting.
like something else, guys.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Stop
Stop shooting on yourself.
shooting.
All right. You should be,
Yes.
whatever. And you're not supposed to be anything. I mean, you are where you are, and sharing that is a really beautiful gift, especially as so many of us are moving forward in a really
Yeah.
difficult circumstances. So kudos to you, sister. Poink,
Thank you.
thumbs up.
Thank you. I just think, guys, what I'm trying to do, or is the authentic, practicing being authentic. I
Right,
spent so many years being genuinely authentic to some degree, but my drug addiction was such a huge lie that it
right.
taints all of my honesty and my authenticity. And I'm never going to do that again. I'm going to be 100% pure, even if I'm fucking up. Part of my language, YouTube. Even if I'm in a ditch, even if like I did last week, as I told you, I had a bad day drinking. It's like I want to share this because it's authentic. I'm not going to lie about it. It's sometimes it's the ugly truth, but it's
Right.
my journey, and you can turn away or you can support or you don't even have to listen. You can do whatever you need to do. But I just want you to know that you're not alone. Like, this happens. I'm human. I'm freaking human. And I know we all go through this up and down, in and out, and swell and swell. And for me to be 100% authentic encourages me in my life, but also I hope it encourages you be fearless in your authenticity, because you can't go wrong then. Nothing can really, anything that happens is because there's not going to be any surprises in terms of because you've lied about something or you've had to hide something or whatever it may be. So I think it's just a much more genuine way of living. It's challenging. Yeah, it's challenging, but that's my goal, my ambition.
Yeah, lying and covering who we are, it's
Yeah,
really harder on us, to
yeah,
do that. It's,
totally.
we think we're doing it to spare ourselves from everybody else, or, spare someone else's feelings, or spare what they're going to do to us when they find out, and all this kind of garbage. But really, it just creates so much inner turmoil.
Yeah,
So,
yeah.
yeah, getting rid of that. Which brings me to what I wanted to work on today, which is this idea of releasing, right? Because
Mm-hmm.
it's New Year's
I'm
Eve.
ready.
I'm ready. She says, let it go. Bring it on, Elsa.
Magic.
Sing it. Let it go. But how to release? I was always in a quandary about how to release. It's great for people to say to you, you got to let it go. You got to release that. I'm like, okay.
Yeah, yeah.
Any ideas? Yes, I do. I have some ideas. Yes. Now, it's only take me like, I don't know, 20 years to get some ideas, but at least I have some ideas. So,
Well, thank you for sharing them with us.
yeah, okay. So, my favorite phrase is I release the need. So, you can write that down. I
Yeah.
release the need.
If you're following this, guys, get a pen and paper, and you can, and two pieces of paper that you can cut off. Is that right?
We're
Okay.
going to burn it, sister. We're going to burn it.
Woohoo!
So, and I'll talk to you about how to burn it, especially if you don't have like a fireplace or any of that kind of stuff, how to burn it safely in your home. But
Okay.
I really love the phrase, I release the need. It's one thing to say, I release my, um, I release my self-pitying behavior, right? Maybe you say, I release my, but actually what you want to do is you want to release the need for that self-pitying behavior. And that's kind of the crux. We don't really realize that self-pitying behavior has fulfilled a need in our psyche. You know,
Mm.
it's
Yeah, yeah.
gotten something for us. When we're self-pitying, we we get energy back from some other source, or we create a circumstance to fulfill us. So
Mhm.
saying I release the need before you talk about what you want to release is a really helpful jumping off point.
Okay.
I release the need. So we can start making a list together. We can start saying this stuff out loud together, since we're being honest. Since we're being
Yes.
honest, we're
Yeah,
not
yeah.
hiding anymore. And so we can just start naming some stuff that we want to release the need. I release the need to be perfect.
Okay. I release the need to grab alcohol or other things, or the want other things to suffocate my feelings.
Okay, so you release the need to
For example,
go ahead and write out. You release the need for substances to suppress your feelings.
yeah, you see, you can speak English. I can't.
Rarely. You always give me the right moment. So right now I'm good. Got
Around about the circle. Anyway.
if you got me a couple hours ago, I wouldn't be talking very well. Um, because I just came off of a migraine, and so it's kind of in the
Oh, I'm
background.
sorry.
That's all right. I mean, I have a lot of great ways of dealing with it. I don't get them often. I get them when I release the need. I release the need for this migraine. Okay.
Yes, yes. I release the need for creating unnecessary turmoil.
Okay, great. Write that one down. And so, all of these sentences so far could also have sub sentences,
Yeah, totally.
right? You could say something to the effect of, I release the need to be afraid of my feelings. Like with that first one, where you said you were using
Yeah,
substances to avoid your feelings. Well,
yeah.
now you can say, I release the need to be afraid of my
That's
feelings.
really what. Yeah, that's what it is, isn't it? That's the base of it. Yeah.
Could be, could be one of them. Or I release the need to feel um, vulnerable.
Mhm.
You know, I release my fear about being left behind.
I
You know,
release the fear of failure and the fear of success.
yes, yes, me too. We'll put that down.
Yeah.
Okay, release the need of fear of failure and fear of success. Uh-huh.
I release the need to put up a boundary when it comes to love for my feet, because I'm scared of being hurt.
Okay. I release the need to block love
Yeah.
from my life,
See?
from
See what I
receiving.
mean, guys?
Block
See?
love from receiving. I release the need to block receiving love in my life.
Yeah, there you go. Beautiful. That's exactly what I meant, guys. It is. It's totally. Yeah, I can't speak.
I
That's
can't.
okay.
That's
I
okay.
release the need to speak properly.
Say that again.
I release the need to speak properly.
I release
Just
the. Yeah,
so silly.
you are who you are. Um,
Yeah.
uh, what else? I release the need to have all the
Always be.
answers.
Sorry,
Huh?
I have all the answers. Okay, that's right. No, I don't have all the answers. Okay.
Uh-huh.
I release the need to always be liked.
Oh, great.
Uh, to want to always be liked, not because I am, but to want to always be liked. That's
Right.
different.
You're people pleaser. I release the need to be a pleaser. I
Yep.
release that. Release the need to try to make everybody happy and please everybody all the time.
Mm-hmm.
Right? They don't have to like me.
I release the need to not putting myself first. That's a double negative, but that makes sense.
I release the need. Yes, it is. I release the need to put myself second.
Okay. Once again, geez.
I release the need to put myself way behind at the back of the line or the back of the classroom.
Yeah,
You
totally.
know, the back of the crowd. I release the need for that. Um, uh, great.
I release the need for codependency. 100 million%.
Okay. Have you been reading that book, Codependent No More?
No, I haven't. Not yet.
Oh my God. It's
I know.
totally shifted my paradigm.
I have it on
And
my list. Don't worry. I just
I'll
haven't
tell
gotten
you,
to my list.
it's just made me go, oh my God, that's me.
Okay. Okay.
So it has done more to shift my perspective in myself than years of therapy,
Okay.
reading
Okay.
that book.
I'll take that as a note. I think I've got
Yeah.
it up on the shelf. It's with me, but I just haven't opened it yet. It's one of those things where I think I'm just waiting, dancing around it, because I think I'm going to be really irked by some of my behavior, when it
I
comes
thought
to.
I would too. You know, I really dismissed it because I
Yeah.
was thinking, well, codependent, isn't that for people who had alcohol and drug abuse issues themselves? You know, I was very dismissive because I don't have an alcohol problem or a drug abuse problem. So I thought, well, that's not for me. But that is totally not the case at all.
Mhm.
Totally not. And that was obviously my way of avoiding really taking a
Right.
good look at myself. And so by having my therapist tell me you really need to read that book kind of forced me into it,
Right.
and
Okay.
I
Okay.
I just laugh. I read a paragraph and I laugh and I go, "Oh my god, that's like so me." And then I keep reading. I have to read it in chunks, small chunks so I can process it, you know.
Mhm. Of course.
So there's lots of little exercises in the book, but I'm not going to do them until I read the whole book
Right.
through, and then I'm going to go back and do the exercises. I can't recommend it enough.
Okay. Super. Okay. I trust your recommendations
And I
because you're.
laugh through it. I just laugh through it because I keep going, yeah.
I'm glad you can own it. Best way to deal with it is to laugh at it. Hey, and just
It,
go, oh shit.
right.
Okay.
Well, I cry too.
Yeah.
I cry
Sure.
too, and I go, oh, I remember when I learned that behavior. I remember when I learned that behavior.
Yeah.
So I release. Okay, so now that we've released these needs,
Hold on, can I say one more? I release the need to overeat.
okay, I release the need to overeat. Great.
For so many reasons. Like it
Yeah.
just I know that I do it when I'm hungry, when I do it when I'm emotionally hungry, I do it when I'm depressed. It's like so I just eat a big plate. And I know and I know that comes from when sorry, just a brief off port
Great.
aside. My parents were my dad made his wealth, and when we were really young, he was at medical school. I don't remember this, but I was like up to up to 3, we had no money and we didn't know where the next meal was coming from because dad was studying and we had no cash and coming in. And it was apparently really bad because one time when I was 3, mum saw me hiding food under my mattress at 3. Bless. And she
Wow.
bawled her eyes. Oh my gosh, I know, because we didn't know where the next meal was coming from. And so I still do that. I mean, I don't hoard I don't hoard the food under the bed, but I eat a lot. I make sure I always eat because I don't know when the next meal is coming from, type thing. And I do know when it is, but it's that sort of attachment to the food where I'm always going to be okay. I'm always going to have a full belly, and that's one reason why, but it's just amazing. So it's come from that. I can really relate to that. So I release that need, that attachment to that past relationship with food.
Sure. I think that so many people do that with food because when we have something that's missing in ourselves, food is the easiest quick fix because
And
it's so
sometimes it feels really
specific. Huh? But it tastes
good.
good.
It feel
Sure.
good.
Yeah, we kind of mix nourishing our bodies with nourishing our souls,
Yes.
and it gets really confused in there. And it's also about control, you're controlling your situation. And I went through a lot with um, that food thing where I always felt like I needed to go out to eat, or I needed to make a big meal, or I needed to have my food, or this, or it was all about food. And I've watched myself do that so much over the years. And I can now talk to myself and say, okay, so you're emotional eating right now.
Yeah.
What are you afraid of?
Yeah.
What's going on in there that you are trying to pad the
What's a
shores? Pad the shores. What are you trying to, like, hoard so that you are worried later on you won't have enough or you won't be enough?
Yeah.
There's that
What are you
whole
trying to
thing.
what are you missing, what's missing with that comfort, that like the extra ice cream, or that warm cake, or the syrup, or no. Let's keep going.
Well, and
Anyway,
also that's a
my mouth is
byproduct of alcoholism is sugar.
yeah, true.
So you need to really pay attention that if you're having a sugar issue, that really has a lot to do with letting go of alcohol, because alcohol really raises your sugar levels. And then when you take out the alcohol, your body is still craving the sugar. And so oftentimes that can substitute. So just
Mm-hmm.
understanding what your body is doing metabolically is really important
Yeah,
about
true.
that sugar. hmm Using nutrient dense food is what you want to tell yourself. When you go into that eating thing, ask yourself, is this nutrient dense? Because when it's nutrient dense, we don't eat as much,
Yeah, of course.
right? So that's a nice little question I ask myself. Is this nutrient dense? No,
Get
it's potato
the
chip.
hell out of here. You
No,
know
it's
it's not.
a cookie. It's a cookie. It's not nutrient dense.
Oh my God.
And then I
We
get
live
really smart and I make nutritional cookies.
Yeah. Well, that's good. It's better than not. You know what I mean? Like, you can, if you're going to do something. And you know what? When you make your stuff like that, putting the effort into creating it takes away that urge. Like, it changes the whole perspective of the food. Like, I mean, I've been cooking for over the holidays, and it's just so much more delicious and so much more pleasurable, and it's celebrated rather than scoffed down and
Yeah.
just whatever, ignored. What you really, spend half the bag all night eating a bag of chips and you don't even taste one, and then you want more. It's like, it's crazy. And because
Yeah.
it's a blind feeding, whereas this is like, you really appreciate everything. And so those nutrient cookies, bring them on. Bring them on.
Come on. That's right, because your body is always searching for the nutrition. So
Yes.
that's why junk food, we eat so much of it because there's not the nutrition. The body's not satiated.
Yeah.
So the emotions are not satiated and the body's not satiated.
Well, I
So
know with when I was using heroin and speed, um, one of the main things was candy, and it was so shocking because I was thinking, God, if I wasn't on speed, I'd be so fat right now because I was having so much candy. But it's the sugar, the new, like I just needed this, uh,
right.
sadly deficiently blah food, but it just gave me that sugar rush, the sugar hit, the instant energy, the craving of satisfy the craving of missing nutrients. You know what I mean? Like, which is kind of
It
double
also
whammy.
it also extends the high a little
Yeah,
longer.
of
Right. It
course.
extends
Or
it.
wakes you up when you're on heroin. Yeah, totally.
Right, right. So
Your
we
body's
release the need for that as they
totally, yes, big
release
release.
releasing that
I
for
love
that
it.
junk. No more junk, thank you. No more
All
junk
right,
food, no more junk. I release the need for that junk. Okay, good. So now that you've got that, you're gonna burn that. But let's get on. I'll talk to you about how to burn that, but let's go to our next list.
okay,
Actually, we're gonna have three lists. So
okay.
we can start this top list of what are you thankful for?
Can I write on the back of a page, or is it better to have three
Sure.
separate
Go,
lists?
no,
Okay,
you can write on the
so we're
back.
burning all three.
Yeah. What are you thankful for?
Oh gosh, for breaking the cycle of physical abuse.
Great. For breaking the cycle of physical abuse.
For this, for collaborating with you, like it's freaking so special. Like it's so special. Like
Great.
I don't think
Mhm.
anyone understands.
I do. I am so
Yes,
grateful for this collaboration with you.
yeah,
Like,
it's
I can't
fantastic.
even tell you how much it's given me. So I'm,
Yeah, me too. Me too. So
oh,
much part of my healing. Great.
oh, beautiful.
Uh, Thankful for the ability to be free, to be able to to have my own lifestyle and to travel and live and go to people and meet people. I mean, it's been just a really brilliant year that way. Like I've been open to be able to be free.
Okay, great. Write that down. I am thankful for this house that I am renting right now.
Mm,
I'm really thankful for it. It's supplied us with all of our needs.
yeah.
You know, we feel supported and safe and all that sort of business. So I'm really
Mm.
thankful for this house we're renting
Well,
right
on
now.
that note, I'm thankful for getting a house, for my RV, my home, my actual
Mhm.
home, like my stability. Like that's freaking crazy. And then to add on to that, the lover attached to it.
Yeah. Oh,
I mean, it was
it
two
was
big
a
bonuses.
bonus.
He came second, but that's all right. That's so funny. But like seriously, I mean, those two things are incredibly huge things that haven't had, and now I have a roof over my head permanently, and I have the love of my life that everything that I have wanted. It's in my. I have the ability to have within my life. You know,
Yeah, he
so a
came with
home
it.
and yeah, he
You know,
came with it.
he
The
came with
universe goes, here's the two things you've been longing for. You broke the cycle, so here's your gift. And it was true. I thought, oh my God, what a gift. This is just a gift. Like after all that hard work, and when I left that day after I got hit by my ex and left immediately, the universe granted me immediate manifestations. Like it was just such a twisted, like I was like, what? Remember when I wrote the email saying, I got an RV? Like, and I was like, oh my God.
I
And
know.
then 6 weeks later, I was like, damn, that is just a gift. It was a pure gift, but because I took a step to break that cycle. So I'm really grateful for that what is it? Excursion. Anyway, home and man. There you go.
Home and man, home and man, home and partner. That's beautiful. I'm thankful for my health. I'm really thankful for my health.
Yeah,
You know, with so much
definitely.
going on and turning 61 and, you know, I'm really grateful for my health, my body, my ability to take care of my health, my body. So I'm really grateful for that, my body and my
Yeah,
health.
you're amazing
Mhm.
too. I I am really grateful for my clients who have been with me almost 2 years now. My
Wow.
online clients, almost 2 years, and that's just a huge freaking celebration. Like in awe of all of them. I respect them, I honor them, and I also give them thank them so much for what they give to me in return. It just makes me feel really good. And I so honor my
Wow,
clients.
that's beautiful. I'm really thankful
Yeah.
for my talents and abilities, so it's really helped me be really great at doing hypnotherapy, restorative hypnotherapy. It's helped me
Mm-hmm.
as a spiritual advisor. It's helped me as a preschool teacher. It's helped me, my talents and abilities. I'm really grateful. And it's really
Mm-hmm.
gotten me through such two crisis years. So
Mm-hmm.
I'm really
Yeah.
grateful for that. Mm-hmm. Okay. What
I'm grateful for my recovery,
Yay!
how challenging it is. I'm still sober, haven't picked up a needle, and that's freaking, yeah.
I'm grateful for that
Anybody who's
too. I'm grateful for that too. I'm so grateful for your resilience and your determination. Good for
thank you,
you.
thank you,
You're,
thank you.
you're so welcome putting that down.
And so let's be both grateful for our kitties and puppies.
Kitties and puppies.
Yay!
Kitties and puppies. Yes, I really
Because they
am.
are a lifesaver.
Right? Right. They teach us so much. Teach
Mhm.
us so much. I'm really grateful for my
So much.
friends. I realized I have such beautiful, amazing friends. I mean, they're all over the
Yes.
place. They're in Europe, they're in New York, they're in Portland, Los Angeles, Arizona, Colorado. They're just all over the place. I'm so grateful to my friends.
Yeah.
I'm so,
I'll
so,
add
so.
that one too. I agree with that one. 100%. And it makes the world so much smaller when you just realize that they're everywhere, but you feel the energy of those powerful, beautiful people. And it's such an honor to have those connections around the world. So I totally agree with you, Darcy. Let's write that. Friends, woohoo! Friends.
Okay, how about family?
Yep. I was about to say quick add family. No, mum, Fee, I love you. Um, but yeah, totally, of course. Unconditional love, always there, going through the challenges up and down. And they've been there since day one. How can you not love them? How can we not be grateful?
Well, if someone is watching this and they don't have a family or their family was
Friends can be
less than desired, I would like to
true.
say you do have a family. You have literally the family of man. You have literally of mankind. You have the earth, you have
Yeah.
the animals, you have nature, and you can find yourself in that. You can put your feet on the
Yeah.
ground and realize that even without, great genetic background of family or the traditional concept of family, there is so much that we belong to all around us. There's our
Yeah.
spiritual nature, our nature in terms of just the tree outside or the sky. And so realizing that you're an integral part of your surroundings
Mhm.
can begin to you can begin to create your own family, your ideal of what family means for you. And I think
Beautiful, Darcy. Yeah, it's
yeah,
beautiful.
it's real important. I think it's really important, All right. Any other thankfulness?
Yes. Meditation and practicing rituals. That's really been a life changer for me. And I'm so grateful to have that be effortless now, to be actually something I love to, I get excited to. Just even on my worst day, as I was saying months ago, like, I couldn't do anything, but I got up every morning, not as a hassle, just because that was like awesome. So I'm really grateful to have learnt that practice now to be a beautiful habit that's just really rewarding. And I feel the effects of the gratitude in return from the universe. Like I feel how, because I'm grateful, the universe hears me, and I feel a hug from the universe, and it's precious.
That's great. Me too.
So yeah,
Me too. I
yeah,
second that. I'm really grateful for my
yep.
practice. That my practice that I am
Yeah.
more devoted to it now than ever, and that I understand it in a different way, and I can let it evolve and change, and I can grow with it. And even when I backslide, I can pick it up and I can forgive myself and start over. And it's it. I stopped judging myself by my practice. Even I was judging myself on everything. My practice wasn't strong enough. My practice wasn't real. My practice was just made up. All those, I've let a lot of that go, and I'm really grateful that I've done that. So I'm really thankful for my
Beautiful.
practice. For those early quiet mornings with my dogs,
Yes, totally.
my dogs and
My
spirit.
cat.
Cats,
Yeah,
dogs,
totally.
spirit. Yes.
And
Um,
just, and just when you have that, like for example, my family is far away, or people, just for example, they could be passed or whatever. But
mhm,
just having that moment, say thank you or hello and wish you the best day. You feel how, and just what you were saying before, you can create your own family, but you feel how the energies amongst us are so close. Like we can feel that energy of, and appreciate each other from so far away, and it's just as strong as if you were standing next to them. And I think that's so precious to be able to have that as part of the morning ritual, to say thank yous and love yous to people, and not expect it in return, but just know that you are there with them. And I know that people feel it. I know that people indirectly, not consciously, but or maybe consciously, sometimes, but it doesn't matter. My love is there, and I'm always saying thank yous because it just feels good. It feels
yeah,
good to be honoring people who I care for, and vice versa.
right. Great. Okay, now, so those are your those are your thank yous, and those are your release the needs. Now you're going to write what
Super.
you want to bring in for 2022. What do you want to bring in? And I know that New Year's Eve is basically arbitrary. It's like, a calendar thing. However, it's a great ritual. Even in the middle of
Yeah,
winter,
it's a good excuse.
it's a good excuse.
Yeah.
It's also even though it's in the middle of winter when things are not growing. But the great thing about this is if you think of the bear hibernating, dreaming, creating in the subconscious what we want to bring forth in the springtime. So it's okay that we're putting out these desires, these images, these visions, even in the cold in the middle of the winter is great. And of course, in Australia, it's summertime, so they're in the middle of all their activity. It allows them to take a moment to go inside and really think for a moment and visualize what do you want to bring in for 2022. And so today
Yeah.
you can really take your time with it. Begin it now, take your time and decide what would you like 2022 to look like for you? What would you like it to look like? Um, and if you can't visualize it, then what would you like it to feel like? And oops, my computer is gonna go. I have to plug it in a second.
Oh.
Um, uh, what would you like it to feel like? Um, or what would you like to bring to you in 2022? What would you like to bring to you? So here's an affirmation. My colleague was asking for an affirmation, and it took me a while. It took me a couple of days to come up with one. So here's the affirmation I sent to them. I'll tell you what it is, and you can change it or add to it. Okay. So I said, I release the need to hold on, to grasp, or to cling. I move forward easily with calm, open, creative hands and heart. I open wide my arms to the abundance of the universe, ready to receive and ready to give. There is enough of everything for us all.
It's beautiful. I'm just writing it down.
Yeah. I release
That's
the
absolutely
need.
gorgeous. It's
I
beautiful.
release the need to hold on, to grasp, or to cling. I move forward easily with calm, open, creative hands, a calm, open, creative heart. I open wide my arms to the abundance of the universe, ready to receive, ready to give, because there's enough of everything for us all. And
That's
then, if you want to,
beautiful.
you can turn the word everything into something specific that you might really, really need in 2022. You can say, I open wide my arms to the abundance of the universe, um, ready to receive, ready to give. There's enough money for us all. There's enough health for us all. There's enough land for us all. There's enough space for us all. There is enough opportunities for us all. There's enough joy. There's enough happiness. There is enough peace. There is enough, whatever it is you feel that you really want to and need to bring in, you can throw that in there. Um, I got that phrase, I open wide my arms to the abundance of the universe, from Florence Scovel Shinn's old book, The Game of Life and How to Play It. She was
Okay, yeah.
at the turn of the century, and she was all about speak the word and how you speak and what your words are saying. And as a hypnotherapist, I have to really look at my words, but and other people's. But I open wide my arms to the abundance of the universe. In the universal mind, there is no
Mm,
lack, there is no fear,
mm,
there is no dis-ease. I love
mhm.
that. I tell me myself that when I get really fearful or really hung up. In the in the universal mind, there is no lack, there is no fear, and there is no dis-ease. We create that within ourselves, in our society. We buy into it. Um, and so I have to consciously allow myself to release that need by asking the universe to come in with that universal energy. And however you want to do it, if somebody's watching this, if you want to have an image of God, or what, whoever your God is, or your spirits or whatever, go ahead, use that. That's fine. But you
Mm,
open wide your arms in that acceptance and the ability to receive. We have to teach ourselves
mm,
how to receive, especially if we have been blocking our ability to receive for our whole lives, which we do. I mean, that was a kind of a self-preservation thing we did. We blocked ourselves because of
yeah,
whatever
of
hurt.
course, of course.
So now we have to open up, open wide your arms to the
I'm
abundance.
ready,
There we
ready, ready, ready.
do it. Just practice it. You guys, we can go outside today, open our arms up. Pew. I was going to go out and do this outside this morning, but I didn't have a place to plug in my computer outside.
Hey, inside's okay. It goes beyond. It goes beyond. That's beautiful, Das. Thank you. Thank
You're
you.
welcome.
So, how do we burn this? What do we do?
All right. So if you're at home and you don't have a fireplace, you if you have an old pot, you can use an old pot. Um,
I use my kitchen sink. Deal.
if you use your kitchen sink, I suggest you put tinfoil. Like make a tinfoil bowl.
Okay.
Make a
Okay.
tinfoil bowl and put it down inside your kitchen sink. So you just kind of turn your
Okay.
tinfoil around so it's a little bowl, and then do it in small pieces. And if you
Okay.
have, do it in small pieces, and then make sure you have, a bowl of water if in case your fire gets too big, you need to put it out, or if you need to
I'm in
have
an
some,
RV, guys, so be careful.
yeah, yeah, especially in a
Yeah.
small space. If you're in a small space, open the window So, like in your RV, I might say if you're going to do it in your kitchen sink, do it with the window open so the smoke can go out, the thoughts can go out, it can go all out and rise up to spirit that way. If you have any sage, burn sage with it. If you don't have any sage at home, you can burn a little dried rosemary with it, or you can burn a little incense with it. Um, if you don't have incense or rosemary, then I suggest that you sprinkle some water around the ground near you and maybe take a couple of pennies and put them near you. And then when you go for a walk, throw your pennies. And it's just like an offering, an offering. Uh huh. So that's how you can do it at home. If you have a fireplace, burn it in your fireplace. I used to have in my apartment, I used to have this beautiful old tin teapot that my friend Danya gave me. And I called it the prayer pot. And we used to burn our prayers in the prayer pot, and then we'd burn sage in it. So I still have it. Um, I'll have that forever. We always say burn it in the prayer pot. Okay.
So beautiful.
Hmm.
Well, I'll obviously do this after we get off because I've got to do it. I've got to create a foil bowl, but I'd
Yeah.
love to. That's a great ceremony that you've been able to give me, Das. So thank you, thank you, thank you. I'm
Yeah.
excited. I
Yeah.
am, and you know, as we were saying, yeah, it's just a sort of calendar day. It is a really good reason to take that excuse of a new year just for a big kickstart into something new. You know, let it go and move forward. And that's what I'm just, you know, I don't really like New Year's Eve, but this I'm trying to create this one as well. I'm going to use everything I can sober, and just have a really freaking use this tomorrow as a great first of the month, first of the January, first of the year, as why not use it as an excuse to just go, sure, it's all gone, that's gone, here we go, you know. So just enjoy, have fun, and I hope you're all safe out there too. I really do. I really hope you're safe.
Yeah.
Stay safe and stay
Saves.
warm and stay loving, you know.
However you celebrate, stay celebrate safely, and just remember that it's always important to forgive yourself. And it's not like making a resolution. We're gonna try, and maybe we backslide and then we try again, but we're doing it with consciousness, and we're
And
doing it
kindness.
and kindness. We're doing it by choice. We're making choices this year. We're deciding this is what we want for ourselves as opposed to simply reacting. So that's a beautiful idea too.
Wow. Well, hit toot toot toot. Here we come. Woo! Okay, Das, I guess we'll wrap it up there.
Okay.
Thank you so much for your amazing. Do you want to do a pull a card, or do you want to just leave it here, or because you did an amazing? I don't know. I just spring it on you again. Let me spring it on you one last time. Come on, gotta be
Well,
done.
I haven't pulled these in a while, so let's just
Oh
pull.
yay, yay,
Right? We
beautiful.
like animals,
We do. We
and
love them.
some people like angels. I like angels. I don't know
Yeah,
them very well, but I like them.
I like them
I
too.
think they must be nice. I'm
Yeah, they
hoping
seem
so.
nice. They seem to protect me, so that's
They
cool.
do protect you. Yeah, Jemima, you have a lot of great protection around you.
Oh God, I know. Tell me about it. Holy shoot.
Wow, you are so protected. It's
Yeah,
so amazing.
yeah. I
So
know.
we're
I know.
just pulling this
New Year's shebang.
just for a little bit of idea of who would like to come and offer us a little bit of support and a little bit of perspective and a little bit of, I don't know, love, right? So that's all we're doing. We're just asking for who would like to come and offer their energy to us. And
Beautiful.
so it takes a while because I have to find out who wants to come here. So I can't rush it.
I know. We'll
Can't
get there,
rush.
guys. Can't
Oh,
rush
hey,
the
there
finish.
we go. Oh, wow.
Now
Okay.
what? What?
I love that. Elephant.
Oh my God. Oh my God. That's so, okay. Sorry. I just have to say one thing. We say to each other as I love you, because if you close your mouth and look when I say this, does that look like I say I love you? And I'm
Elephant.
saying elephant shoe. I know. My God.
But it says, open yourself to true abundance.
Wow.
Isn't that what we were just saying?
Yes, I know. I'm just shocked. You can't make this shit up, people. Sorry. Pardon my language.
Mary and Raphael, archangels. Okay, so let's check that. Sirius.
That's crazy.
Oh, I love that. I love that kind of stuff so much. I love that. Well, thanks, Elephant.
Thanks, elephant. Thank you, Archangel Animals.
Not trippy. Diana
Yeah.
Cooper, you're so right on. Okay, Elephant. Open yourself to true abundance. Okay, open wide my arms to the abundance.
Oh,
Elephants originate from Lacume, the ascended aspect of Sirius. These wise, intelligent creatures hold in their energy fields a fifth dimensional blueprint for family life within a perfect matriarchal society.
oh my God.
Isn't that interesting? We were just talking about that too.
Amazing.
Mothers are revered and they recognize that play keeps the frequency high. They practice the divine feminine qualities of caring, devotion, and joyous, innocent fun.
Wow.
Bull elephants are kept away from the center of the family, by the way. Okay? Because they have to protect. Right? So they have to protect, right? These are very psychic pachyderms and are great telepathic communicators. Archangel Raphael directs healing through them. They link into Jupiter and the ascended. Oh, that's interesting.
Yeah,
Right?
Jupiter.
Right. It's right now like doing its movement, right? And its ascended aspect, Jumbe. I don't know what that is. The planet of enlightenment and cosmic abundance to access the consciousness of prosperity, love, and happiness which they spread.
Woohoo!
For centuries, Archangel Sandalphon has worked with elephants as they heal the key lines. Now they are linking in to their home star and they are building the new spiritual communication system for the approaching golden age. The elephant card reminds you to keep your frequency high by having more fun, playing, and being joyful.
All right, permission granted.
Right, whether you are male or female. Practice divine feminine qualities within every area of your life to ensure you have a strong and stable foundation for your spiritual life. Sit quietly and breathe into your third eye, tuning into the elephant kingdom and Archangel Raphael, the awesome emerald angel of healing and abundance. Then link into Jupiter and its ascended aspect to call in perfect health and cosmic abundance to bathe your consciousness. Feel this energy permeate your cells and know the universe supports your divine perfection and heart's desire.
Beautiful.
And send out a stream of light to help build this web of light around our planet. So as you receive it, take it in, and then give it right back. Right? The supply is endless. The supply is endless. It's
Ooh,
endless.
it's got major goosebumps.
Oh my goodness, that is so beautiful.
That's so beautiful. That's so fitting. I swear, every time you pull a card, Darcy, it's just spot on.
Blows
Like, it's
my mind. I'm sorry, that just blows my mind. I'm like, really? Seriously?
Open your arms. Like, what the? Okay, okay. Yeah, I know a couple of people who do watch this channel. When they've seen the cards pulled at the end, they always write going, Jemima, oh my God, every card that's pulled is like just perfect for the moment. I know it's twisted. We're connected, it's fine.
Remember to have some fun, Jemima. Remember to have some fun today.
Too,
yes.
And everybody out there. Prosperous 2022. I love you to bits. I love you guys out there. Thank you for your support. I will see you next year, bigger and better. And just be safe. Mwah. Peace out.